Welcome to this video where I will try to answer one of the most famous questions that is asked for me in a lot of trainings. Which cloud is best for DevOps? Is it Amazon Cloud? Is it Google Cloud? Is it Microsoft Azure? Which one should I learn? A lot of students ask me this question, and today in this video, I would like to answer you this question in proper way. I would like to let you know that there is no one fit answer for everyone. If that was the case, everyone would have learned Google Cloud or Amazon Web Services or Azure, right? But based on the career step that you are present in, I believe you can make a right choice, and that is what I will present in this video. So stay with me and you will find the answer for sure at the end of this video, okay? Before I start, let me introduce my new courses in 2022. The first one is 50 DevOps interview questions and answers 2022. It covers 18 different technologies. So in this 50 questions, we are going to understand different technologies and how to tackle these questions in the interview. It's a really good course prepared by me, and the link is in the description. Also, if you're interested to speak to me around any DevOps questions or discussions, there is a free 30-minute session that I take, and you can also find that meeting link in the description. If you have any other questions, feel free to email me further. Now, let's talk about the actual question that we have in our mind. The question is, which cloud should I learn, right? This is the most common question. And in a lot of trainings, this question come up, and sometimes what happens is we might not be able to answer it because in a given training, there might be people with all different kinds of experience. Let us take a simple example, okay? Let us say that you are standing in this particular place, okay? And from here, you have to go to your house. You have two options, okay? You can take route 1, you can take route 2, and you can take route 3. All of them will take you to your house. So if you opt to go in this direction, it will take you to your house. If you opt to go with a route 2, even that will take you to your house, that is this one. And if you opt for route 3, even that will take you to your house. All of them take you towards your house. There is no differentiation here regarding the approach. So this is the example I wanted to take. Now, how will you choose your route? Will you go with route 1, route 2, route 3? That depends on what state you are in. Now, let us take an example. Let's say your mom asked you to bring some milk, okay, from the grocery store. Now, this option is present in route 1. So in this case, you're going to pick route 1, case 1. You're going to pick route 1. Let's say your dad asked you to bring something from a shop. Let's say he asked you to bring a bulb. This particular shop is in route 2. So you might take route 2 in this case. Similar way, route 3. Apply the same logic for the question around which cloud is best, my friends. This example, route 1 is AWS cloud. Example 2, route 2 is Google Cloud. And route 3 is Azure. And this is you, and this is DevOps. In my opinion, if you pick any of these clouds, it doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, you're learning DevOps. But the cases matter, and that is where I want to be very specific with. And let me give a clear answer now. Now that you have understood the whole idea around cloud, why it is important, let us take an example now. For whom does it fit right? I will first take an example of someone who has an experience of 0 to 2 years. Okay, he's a fresher. He or she is a fresher. Now they have very little IT experience. 0 to 2 is a fresher, right? Which means they have very, very little IT experience. For them, I always suggest you check your opportunities in LinkedIn first. Okay. Try to see what kind of jobs you're applying. What cloud are they asking? And I would also suggest that which certification, if you take, you get more opportunities. Okay. And the last one is, what is easy for me to learn? Easy for me to learn. Now, you might say that, Raghu, how will I know what is easy to learn? So this is based on courses available, right? If you have good trainers for a particular technology, then it is easy to learn. Based on all of this, I would say you should pick AWS for many reasons. One, probably 80% of the jobs you apply use AWS as an option. Point number two, you have good courses available and many of the trainers teach it. And point three, you can also self-learn them. And most importantly, the certification, if you take the certification, I'm saying it is not mandatory. If you take a certification, it carries a very high value. Considering you're just in your early career steps of 0 to 2 years, this is going to stay with you for a long time. It is going to be beneficial. Hence, all my friends who are watching this video with 0 to 2 years of experience in IT or who wants to come to IT, my suggestion is start with AWS. Because in the future, you can learn Azure or Google Cloud if required, but this is your initial step. Don't get confused in the initial step itself and try to learn everything. You will not succeed if you try to learn everything at once, because it might take so much time out of you, you might get frustrated. So take one step at a time, pick AWS and go ahead. That is for someone with 0 to 2 years of experience. And next is someone with 3 to 5 years of experience. So 3 to 5 years of experience in IT. It can be any domain, but you want to shift yourself to DevOps. You want to become DevOps. The good thing for you is one, you are aware of how the IT system works, what a company does, what is the process of working in a company or an organization, what do they expect from me, what kind of companies exist. You have a clear idea. Two, you might already have an internal project. You might have an internal project, right? You might have an internal project. This internal project might be using, I'll take an example of Azure. Three, you have a choice to stay in the company or leave an organization, either of the ways, right? And why is it important, I will tell you. But let me tell in this case what you should choose. First and foremost, check which cloud suits your current experience. Let's say you are IT admin. In this case, if you are IT admin, I would say Azure might be good in many cases, because many companies uses Azure's very awesome tools for IT administration. You might relate very soon. And Azure DevOps is super famous. Two, if you are a DB or if you are, let's say, a data analyst, data team member, let's say, for generally, I'll say, then Google Cloud might be good for you, because they have very good tools there. Or if you are system admin with many years of experience, you can either choose Google Cloud or AWS or Azure. The main factor here is, do you want to stay in the company or do you want to move ahead? Many people say that I want to move ahead, but remember, your existing company also has an opportunity for you, and try to first understand what my company uses. If they are using Azure, take a first step, learn Azure, and try to switch your career to Azure in the same company. It might be difficult. People might say that, no, you will not qualify. It is okay. You have tried, you have attempted to make a change. And Even these places like Azure or Google Cloud are also very good in the market. There are very less people, but it is a bit, hard to find these jobs, but they do exist, and it is a great opportunity for you to go ahead. So, in conclusion, what I am trying to say is, if you are of different experience level, and if you are of different entry level for DevOps, then you can decide which cloud to use based on the inputs I have provided. Okay. I believe now this question is clear to you. And based on the answer I have given to you, you will be able to pick the right cloud for you. There is no one cloud that fits for every experience level. It doesn't exist. So based on your experience level, based on where you stand in your journey of becoming a DevOps engineer, choose the right cloud. Okay. I hope this video was super helpful. If it is, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will keep on publishing videos every week from now on, and you can find out many more information. If you do have any questions to ask me, feel free to leave that questions in the comment. I will try to also answer them in the future and speak to you very soon. Thanks a lot and have a nice day.